Hi, I'm Joseph Bulldog, and I manage the 3D printers here at the Guthrie Center. Well, I'm not actually at the Guthrie Center right now because it's way too loud to record there, but you get the point. I'm assuming since you're watching this video, you have some interest in going over to the 3D printing room and printing stuff out for yourself. You've come to the right place. I'm going to spend this video demystifying what 3D printing is and how it works before actually getting into specific techniques. In a nutshell, what 3D printing is you take a model from your computer, like this one, or anything that you can find online, you give that to a slicing software, which turns it into a bunch of lines and curves for the printer to follow, and once you have that file, you just give it to your 3D printer, and that heats up plastic filament and the bed, and it pushes the filament through the tube while following the lines from the file, and then you have your object. That's pretty much the entire process. Thanks for watching. Hey, wait, I still have more stuff to say. But because the process is so simple, there are certain limitations to it, such as not being able to recreate overhangs, prints being weak in certain directions, and having low surface quality, and it generates a lot of scrap plastic. So, you may be asking,
well, how come if there are all these downsides to 3D printing, then what seems to be good about it?
the main advantage of 3D printing over a conventional manufacturing process is that it's much cheaper and less time-consuming to make a few copies of something, and of how simple it is to set up. This lets you quickly try out multiple iterations of designs you've created or print out some neat thing you found online for only the cost of the plastic you use. And electricity, I guess. Because it's so cheap, if you find something online that looks neat to you, you can just go ahead and print it. For example, some stuff I have at my house that I printed out on my own are a USB holder, a rubber band gun, a Nerf magazine, a chain for my 3D printer, a companion cube, and a bear trap. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention are some important 3D printing terms you need to know. When you get to the point where you're slicing things, these are all variables that you can mess with and impact the quality and speed of your print. The infill percentage is how filled in the interior of the print is with an infill pattern. Common infill patterns that you'll be using are just basic squares and hexagons. There's some other neat ones like gyroid, but those aren't really important. The wall count is the number of lines that make up the outside surface of an object. Increasing these makes your print stronger, but it takes more time and plastic. Usually you'll find about 3 outside walls for most prints that you do. Another very important variable is the layer height. Obviously, this is just the height of each layer, measured in millimeters. Usually you'll find about 0.2 is like it's pretty standard layer height, but you can crank this down to increase the quality and increase the print time, or you can turn it up to decrease the print time, but also have a little bit of a sloppier print. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just make sure to Google them or look at other 3D printing creators on YouTube. Thanks for watching! Hey, look, kid, I don't have much time, but I forgot to mention how in the back of the room there are power cables that you need to plug into the printers before you can use them. Also, Obama's last name is...